Damn, there's a lot of people here waiting. Jeesh. Thank you for grabbing that right away. Let me switch you guys over here. Hang on. So I can actually see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, everyone? Fuck it, Lindsay. We're going to do it live. Fuck it. So now I just got demonetized on this video. Thank you, Diamond Painting. So this is my second birthday stream of the day because I did one earlier. Hey, Juju. I did one earlier. So for those of you that weren't able to make it earlier, here we are again tonight. What's up, Brenda? So there's way too many people for me to go through all names. So let me just say welcome, everyone. Welcome, Patreons. Welcome, members. Welcome, subs. Welcome, subs that are going to become Patreons and that are going to become members, and vice versa. And I also want to let you guys know, because I realized this. Oh, I got to see if this works. Streamlabs came up with this new thing about highlighting. So I had to set a hotkey. I want to see if it's actually going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know. We'll see. So, so some of you guys, thank you, Beauty and Brains. Why are these bots so heavy? My God, go away. So, shit, now I forgot how to do it. Hold on. I just still have it. Okay. So a lot of people don't like, Jenny, I have another link I'm going to add. I know some people, thank you, Katie. Some people don't like giving PayPal or a Cash App or anything because they want to remain anonymous. They like doing Super Chat. Super Chat is perfectly okay. But I remembered you can also donate right through Streamlabs. And that we get like 95%. And it's still as hidden and quiet as it would be through Super Chat. It's just done through Streamlabs. But they don't take, 40%. So I totally forgot about that until I was playing around before. So I'm going to drop that link. You guys can, mods, if you can copy it, would be great. It's real simple. It's just streamlabs.com. So, thank you, Perp Squad. And yes, I am 51. I'm old. Can't believe I'm 51. 51 years old today. And the highlight of my day, I'm very happy with this. The highlight of my day is I went into a clothes store and I was able to buy a pair of 10 jeans. I had some 12s on, but they were getting too big. So I found a pair from the White Black store. And they're a 10. And I asked Sage which jeans look best. And she said those, which were the 10. So I'm pretty excited. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Thank you, Quinny. Appreciate that. It says page not found. What the fuck? Hold on. It works. I'm looking right at it. Maybe try this. Hold on. Try this one. I am 51. There you go. See if that one works. It worked for you? Okay. And you can do monthly or you can do one time. Some people get straight away because I try to keep it on one time and I think it automatically goes to monthly. But you don't have to do monthly. You can do a one-time tip. You just click it. Hi, I'm 51. I am. And I'm excited. I am excited. They say that the 50s are your best time. So we're going to go for that. And it did work. All right. And we're going to go for that. And we're going to say that 50s are the best. And this is going to be my year. And if it's not my year, the next year is going to be my year. But if Sloan could do 580,000 subs in 2 years, thank you, Kiki. In 2 years, then I could most certainly do 100,000 in a year. That's not asking a lot, but that is the goal. That is the absolute goal. Thank you, Janine. And that's it. So 50, I'm not 50, I'm 51. Hey, Alabama Crime Talk, we're actually thinking about doing a meet and greet right here in Huntsville. So I don't know where in Alabama you are, but there's a lot of people from Alabama. Thank you, Southern Gal, but I am 51 today. And hopefully by 52, I'll meet my plastic surgeon and we can run off into the sunset. That's all. So, all right. Let me start by saying I have a lot to talk about tonight. I don't. I actually happen to have good skin. It's genetic. My mom has horrible skin. My daughter doesn't have great skin. I take after my dad, and I have good skin. I'm really bad about my face. Like, I use soap and water. And everyone said, if you don't wash your makeup off, you're going to get wrinkles. I wash it off lightly. I'm like, whatever. So I just happen to be lucky. 50s are the worst? Nah, 50s are the best. Oh, you're in Florence? You're not far. So yeah, we're talking about doing something in, oh, you meant you're ridiculous. You're not older 51. Had you said for what I was going to say, happy birthday. Thank you, Quinny. I live right outside of Huntsville. I live in Madison. Great hair also. No, I have horrible hair. 50s are the best because you're done with cycles and babies. Definitely done with cycles and babies. No, I did not. Saying today was Summer's birthday? No, her birthday is February. Hey, Don didn't know her birthday either. So you got to say, you can't bang her too much for it, but yeah. She didn't know the birthday. Yeah, it's next month. My birthday is today. But no, watch her. I don't watch her at all. I am not a cougar. Definitely not a cougar. I tried that once. Sushi was good. I can't eat that much. So for anyone that's in Huntsville, we went to 88 Buffet. I'm sure you guys know that place. It's like a landmark. 29 deep in the process. Don't say 50s go by fast. I was banging out almost in 18 with the day I had surgery, which was June 6th. Happy birthday to Quinto. Yep, 51. You didn't have to put me in timeout. I didn't put you in timeout, actually. Somebody else did. But all we saw was you are ridiculous. Well, fuck you too, then. So, there's that. Age is just a number. 54 in June. Thanks, but I'll be 61. All right. What'd you end up doing for dinner? We went for sushi. Because my kids love sushi, and it really doesn't matter what I eat, because I can only eat a few bites of anything anyway. So, that was like the cheapest way to go. Thank you, Sherry. That's how I feel about 40. About 50. 1 minute I was turning 35, and the next minute I'm 50. And now I'm 51. Oh, that's right. You are the 10th. Juju is tomorrow, I believe. Juju, you're tomorrow, right? I'm almost positive Juju is the 5th. Almost positive. If my memory serves me right, she's the 5th. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, oh my God, guys. I forgot to tell you. Pretty with Pistol. I forgot about my presents. Pretty with Pistols sent me the most beautiful bouquet of flowers. Now, being single for so long, I don't get flowers. Like, nobody sends me flowers. And I was so surprised when I looked outside. I thought it was like my mom and her boyfriend. And I looked outside, and there's this beautiful bouquet. Let me go get it. Hold on. Yes, I'm in my pajama bottoms. How pretty is that? that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I'm trying to like get it all on camera. I was so happy when I saw them. I was like, oh my God, that is so beautiful. Aren't they gorgeous? Love them. Love, love, love. And then, so your birthday is tomorrow. That's what I thought. So I'm getting ready this afternoon, and I come home. I'm doing my hair this afternoon, and my daughter is late. And I'm wondering, like, how come she's not home from school? So she's like, Mom, she finally comes in. She's like, I got you a present. I said, okay. Figure it would be something small. And I see a Pandora bag. I was like, she get me a bracelet, a charm. Well, when my kids were young, I would always tell them, I love you to the moon and back. So my darling daughter found a Pandora necklace. It's a heart, like with Pandora diamonds. I'll show you guys closer. And on the back is engraved to the moon and back. How awesome is my daughter? I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if you can see it. But how awesome is that? So, yes. So I have a new... And I told the boys, I said, you better give your sister some money. So they're like, for what? I said, my gift. Now, mind you, their birthday is next week. Thank you, Debbie. So, yeah. And isn't that thoughtful? I was like, what a beautiful, beautiful gift. I love having teenagers. And the fact that it was engraved in the back, and I said, did you engrave that or it came like that? She's like, no, it came like that. So it just happened to be a saying that I say to them. So yeah. So those are the two presents I got today. Besides cash gifts, thank you guys. But yeah, I was very, very surprised. I have twins. They'll be 17 a week from today. Hey, Chubby Bunny. So I just thought it was so beautiful and thoughtful and great. Thank you, Rick. Isn't that a great daughter? You're afraid of teenagers? Don't be afraid. So, yeah, that was my big surprise. I was shocked. Thank you, Mutt Rescue. And you're level-headed. Well, that's some of the things I'm going to talk about tonight because some people just don't get it. And they're running with stuff that's not even true. And everyone else in the world can hate to be lied on. But when I say I don't like being lied on, the whole world stops. Why would Laura care if she gets lied on? I did have a good birthday. Love twins, cute. They are cute. But they're almost 17. I can't believe they're 17 already next week. It's crazy. Crazy. All right. So, when I go into a friendship on YouTube, I really try not to have any expectations because if you have expectations, you're going to be let down. So I've learned over the years, don't have expectations and you can't be let down. But basic stuff should just come natural. Basic stuff should just be there. Like, I can remember Juju's birthday every year. Why? Because it's a day after mine. I'll remember Kiki's birthday. Why? Because it's a day after mine. The only thing that I remember about some of my OG's birthday, I'll use White Lotus, for example. I know she's a Pisces, but I can't remember the exact date of her birthday. But I know she's a Pisces. But if it's close to mine, it's automatic you just remember. Especially Like Fluffer, thank you, Texas girl. Fluffer is the 7th. Kiki's the 10th. My kids are the 11th. So you just kind of keep it in a row. You know, like you just kind of remember. Juju's the 5th. And it's something that I just remember. And me and Juju and Kiki, you know, and I are new relationship, I guess you could say. But me and Juju go way back, but we go back and forth. Marissa, I've been friends with for a long time. I have never forgotten her birthday. I have never not said happy birthday. The fact that I have not heard from her at all, not even a simple fucking happy birthday, I'm a little pissed off. Thank you, Gritty. And I'm not going to... Oh, my God. Marty McFly. What's up, Marty? I'm on camera just for you, Marty. Thank you, hon. He's here. He's under a secret name. I told you he's under a secret name. Yeah, Lynn, I have not heard from her at all. Not at all. And like I said, if our birthdays weren't so close... And, you know, she's still celebrating hers today, you know, kind of thing, because it's a couple of days. Nope, not a word. So I'm disappointed. I am. And everyone's like, why are you disappointed? Because I am. I did not expect a not happy birthday. I mean, it's already 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock for her. Now, again, she didn't text me. She hasn't called me, nothing. Hey, Whistledown, I have heard nothing. It's disappointing. It is. I know, right? Shuby. And she said a happy birthday on her live, but I wasn't in her live. All right, so she said it on my live. Is there a reason she couldn't text me? Thank you, Gritty. Okay, she did say it on her live. I did not know that because I wasn't around and I didn't watch her. But why couldn't she text me? Why couldn't she contact me? Call me. Say happy birthday. And Instagram me. Something. Just happy birthday. And I don't know when she said it in her live or anything. But, I mean, I'm supposed to be a friend. So, just text me. D, see, you think it was brutal. I don't think it was brutal at all. It was a bunch of fucking lies. Plain and simple. Everybody else hates to be lied on, but people think they can lie on me all the time. You know, just because someone yells the loudest, D, that doesn't make them that it was brutal. I didn't think it was brutal at all. I thought they looked like idiots. I mean, honestly, I did. Like, she couldn't handle the truth, so she started name calling. Are we 12? Like, that's so 2018. So I see it differently than you. I thought it was a joke. Like, I thought they sounded ridiculous, D. I don't think they looked good at all, but that's just me. So maybe you see it differently. I don't know, but all she was doing was making up lies that weren't true. Okay. So, and that was a different subject than Marissa, but I'm going to get to that subject too. I know, but at least stop lying. Every single thing they said was a blatant lie. Everything. So, okay. Thank you, CEO. So I went in there to straighten it out. Thank you, Gritty. I went in there to straighten it out, and they started name calling it. Hey, thank you, Bless. And it was all a bunch of lies. They look foolish. I totally agree. Yeah, we're talking two different subjects. Okay, Netta. That's what you think. Okay, Netta. Try again. I know. I'm not even giving their names. It's two different conversations. So, Miss Verity, I don't care. See, yeah, speaking the loudest doesn't make them the winner. They sounded like fools. Thank you. Thank you, Shatter. And I agree with you. It takes 2 seconds to send a text. There's no reason she couldn't send a text. There's no excuse for it at all. And this is going to segue into the other thing. So, thank you, Moon. Yeah, I saw a lot of people looking up my old videos. And I had a laugh. Thank you, Aaron. And thank you again, Gritty. Just noise with the yelling. I agree. So, Sammy, it's not on me. She's not my friend. But the thing that bothers me is that I agree, White Lotus. They didn't own anything, but they're trashy behavior, 150%. And they're not even like a thought in my mind. Like, I didn't even care. I was like, whatever. Just keep lying. That's what you're doing, so just keep it up. So, thank you, Shuby. The way you really read your chats and interact with your audience, I predict you'll go far past your goal. I certainly hope so. Certainly hope so. So, I hope you understand. Sometime we learn a lesson about calling people friend. Thank you, Huck. I'm just really, really, really surprised. I mean, she may have said it on her live, but a simple text, all of a sudden you can't text or just text me happy birthday. I got her a Christmas gift. I got nothing. It was a little odd. I was a little surprised. At least I wasn't mad about the Christmas gift because you don't give to get back. You just give. I saw a gift that she would have liked, so I bought it for her. And then I made candles with it and everything. Sent it out to her. She didn't want to get me one back. That's fine, Like I said, you don't give to get. But I did expect a happy birthday. I did expect her to come in or her to text me or call me and say happy birthday. So I'm a little disappointed. I am. I am at 14K. And that was my other wish for today, that I got to 14K. We're at like 1424 or something. So we just got to keep going. And so the reason why now I've gone live to like stick up for Marissa, that's on me. That has nothing to do with her. Like the stuff with Natasha and White Boy Wasted and that kind of shit. That's totally on me. But what happened today showed me that I am getting so much bullshit and heat for her, and I'm not even involved in it. That's a problem. So people wonder why I went on the certain person's panel to try to get the truth to her, and it didn't matter. It just didn't matter. Nobody wants to hear the truth. My Patreons are like, fuck her, don't even worry about it. But I take so much shit by just being her friend. By just being her friend, I take so much shit. And the thanks I got couldn't even be a happy birthday. Welcome, Lauren. That I have a problem with. And when I'm taking shit because people don't want to take 2 seconds to listen to me or watch me or anything, like there's not enough shit going on in the community that you have to still pick on me. If I'm that relevant still, then so be it. But someone that I respect who is in this chat happened to say something earlier that triggered the fuck out of me. And welcome, Tracy, that literally triggered the fuck out of me. And because it was all a blatant lie. It was how, and sorry, you know who you are. I don't need to mention names. Thank you, D. But a New York cat had said that I was building my candle business off of missing children. Nothing could be further from the truth. I don't even know where this rumor started. I haven't even sold a candle with a missing picture, with a missing kid on it, ever. Let alone try to do my business with missing kids. No, my business really catapulted because of Diane. Because of Diane, the charity frauder. I don't want to call her a scammer because there is a difference. But the charity frauder, that's where my business started. That's where my business catapulted. That's where my business got out there. It had nothing to do with missing children at all. The one I made of Xavier went to the person, her son, who was very, very close with Xavier. And it was one of her pictures that I used for his candle. There was one. I never even gave Marissa one of it. I gave her one that I bought, I paid for, I did everything. And she wanted a specific candle for her son, who was best friends with Xavier. That's where that candle went. Then, when, I think summer was before that, the summer candle, not one candle was ever sold. Not one. Not one. Not one summer candle had ever been sold. So where people run with this idea that I even tried looking up, like someone said to me today in a heated fight, oh, well, if you look up Intrepid candles with summer wells, that candle comes up. Another fucking lie. Blatant lie. I checked every which way you can do Intrepid candle summer wells. Doesn't come up. Try again though. And I am just sick and tired of the lies. And I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. If you want to not like me, then not like me over a reason. That's legit. Don't not like me over fucking lies. That I have a problem with. I have a big problem that there's so many lies spread about me. Natasha thinks lies are spread about her. No. She has legit, people have legit things to hate her on and legit reasons to talk about her. The only thing that people run with me are the fucking lies. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you can't lie about me and I'm not going to say anything. Know your facts. If you don't like something on me, then fine, don't like something. But know your facts. Don't fucking run with this false narrative, because then it spins to another false narrative. And then it goes over here to another false narrative. Then before you know it, the whole community thinks I did something that I never fucking did. That's bullshit. And that's not fair. And nobody seems to care, but God forbid you lie about them. God forbid you say a lie about somebody else. And then they try to group me in with Marissa. They thought that me and fucking Betty are like best friends. That I'm going to protest TBI. I wouldn't fucking protest TBI if you paid me. And I said that from day one. But keep running to 600 fucking people and make up these blatant lies. Because I'm just so fucking relevant that you can't say the truth, because people look at you like you're fucking crazy. Like, what did she do? I've been the whole voice of reason in this fucking nightmare with Marissa and Betty and all of them. And I'm sorry that people don't want to see that, because then they can't make money off my name. For real. If they see the truth, well, that's too good. That's too easy. Then they can't bash me. They couldn't talk about me. They can't lie about me. I am fucking sick and tired of it. And then, they owned you too. They didn't own shit. They looked like fucking idiots. Last time they went after me, I laughed. I don't give them the time of thought. Like, I'm sorry you have nobody else to bully. But how come nobody's going after, like, honestly, how come nobody's gone after the merch that really was sold with Summer's picture without, and made like $10,000-$15,000 without permission? Why doesn't anybody talk about that? Why don't these people that are so righteous go after that? How come they're not? Because these people don't make money for them. That's why. These people don't have a name. So they can sell $10,000 worth of merch with Summer's picture illegally and nobody says a word. Why is that? Please explain that to me. Why? How come nobody's saying anything? Summer's picture was all over it. Nobody said a fucking word. How come? But you want to talk about candles that were never even fucking sold. I'll wait. Thank you. Ugh. Oh, Danny, it's so obvious. So obvious. Why do you think they only have 3 items on each list? 3. Because it's Jonathan, Olivia, and Bulldog. That's why. Doug had summer merch until his merch store was taken down. There you go. No, Loveland, but there were $10,000 worth of merch that were sold, and nobody said a word. How come? How come nobody's saying anything about that? But a candle that was never even fucking sold. That is okay. That we'll just talk about for days. Get the fuck out of here. It's bullshit. After how many thousands were sold, facts matter. I'll wait for that answer. You can't do a simple search that says more about them. And this guy, I totally agreed. I kept asking him, did you watch me? Have you fucking watched me? It's like, hold on. It's like that show, The Girls Next Door. Everyone thought just because those 3 gals lived in the Playboy mansion with you half know they were all whores. Thank you. Thank you, Snapple. That's very true. It is like that show, The Girls Next Door. Everyone thought just because those 3 gals lived in a Playboy mansion with you Hefner that made them all whores. No. Just because going on their logic, like literally going on their logic, every single person that associates with Diane must have robbed St. Jude's with her. That's it. That's their logic. So it applies to them. So every single person that is connected to Diane or that is friendly with Diane, okay? Everyone is just as guilty as Diane, because that's what they're doing to me. That's exactly what they're doing to me. Just because I talked to Marissa, I must be a part of it. I must be chummy with Blowhorn. I must be buddy. I'm all part of it. I must be protesting at TBI. Nothing could be further from the truth, but that didn't fit their narrative. That just doesn't fit what they want to hear. They want to hear that I'm Marissa's rah-rah, that I do this, I do that. I'm going to TBI. Me and fucking Bullhorn are sipping tea together, making braids. That's what they want to hear because that's their narrative. Too bad nothing could be further from the truth. This shit is fucking aggravating. I have stayed in my own lane. I have not fucked with them. I walked away from the drama community. Spy, Sayonara, Saya. Some of them just can't fucking let it go with their lies. And I'm fucking over it. Okay, but if it's guilty by association, then all of them are guilty. That's it. That's all I'm saying. You're talking about people who think that most of us know you aren't part of that. But the 600 people today who are still talking about me for no apparent reason, just lying over and over and over. Try lying about them and watch what they do. I don't mean them. I'm saying that whole side. They all go live. You're not going to fucking lie about me. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to straighten this out because you're not going to lie on me. So why is it okay for them to lie about others? My stupid phone was on my lawyer stream I was watching, so that was awkward. Candle Queen. You have always said you were going and doing your... Exactly. I am not going there with them. Am I going to meet up with them at some point? Absolutely. With Marissa. I have no desire to protest anywhere. I'm not going there for that. That is not my intention. That was never my intention. I never wanted to do anything like that. Nor do I think I'm going to solve Summerwell's murder mystery. But for the 100th, or kidnapping mystery, or whatever, for the 100th time, at no point did I say, scream from the rooftops how I'm going to solve this. At no point did I scream from the rooftops how I'm going to do this, this, and this. Nope. Sorry, not what I did. What I did was, like a independent reporter, I guess is a good way for it. Independent reporter, I'm going to go there. I'm going to retrace her steps. I'm going to look at the evidence. I'm going to speak to the police. I'm going to speak to a couple of different people. And I'm going to put an end to a lot of the rumors that have been started by people in this community and the falsehood of the community and the bullshit that runs rampant in the community. I have started this case way back when. Like I said, took a back seat for somebody else because she was very much into it. Well, we're no longer friends and it's free game. So I'm not part of any crew. I have my own crew. I'm not part of any team. I got my own team. And I don't think like they do. I have said publicly and privately, the entire fucking protesting is ludicrous. It's ridiculous. And I think it's asinine. And I've said that from day one. So the fact that I'm still getting grouped into this is bullshit. I don't know when people are going to realize I am my own person. I do not run with a crowd. I certainly don't run with a team. The only team I run with is my team. That's who I run with. That's who I'm with. And part of that team is coming, and part of that team is meeting me there, and I don't mean anything to do with that half. I think some of the things they say are ludicrous. I think it's asinine. I think it's over the top, and I think it will do absolutely no good. But I have said all this publicly, so people do not group me in to their mentality. I don't agree with their mentality. I don't agree with the things they've done. But at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with someone that I thought was a friend. It has nothing to do with the case at all, whatsoever. So please stop grouping me into something that I want to stay as far away from as fucking possible. And I've been saying that from day one. Not a secret. So that's what I'm asking. Keep my name out of that mess, because to me, it is a mess. And I predict exactly what's going to happen and where it's going to go. And it's so blatantly obvious where it's going to go. So carry on. Because if she went live, she could have texted me. Plain and simple. I know I shouldn't have to defend myself, but I'm always defending myself against these assholes. Thank you, sweet Carolyn. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Jacqueline. Missy, how far up is it? Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm not part of that team. I have no interest in that team. I don't agree with them, nothing. And I've made that loud and clear. I always have fun, D. I was not in that live. Product team will be here wishing you there and wishing you well. Can you check if that Patreon right? Oh, Tracy. Honestly, I have to. I haven't done it. You handle yourself really well and their BS will blow up. And I know it will. Hey, hounds. Thank you, K-Brun. I just screen recorded you talking about her and sent it to her. Now you can't hide. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not one of your pussy fucking friends. Like, for real. I don't know who you sent it to, but I really don't give a fuck who you sent it to. Mallory, that's possible. But does that mean, I mean, let's go one step further. Does that mean that Wendy and Randy are guilty with Diane? Didn't they both fight so hard not to do that, not to have that? They both fought so hard that we're not associated with that and blah, blah, blah. But if you listen to my words and you watch me at all before you go live and start screaming like a banshee that I'm involved with them, people should listen. Just because I go on panel with somebody, I'm not on panel discussing that. You don't see me on panel discussing their bullshit. You don't. Because I'm a strong believer in innocent till proven guilty. And they are innocent. Don and Candace are still innocent. Nobody has proven them wrong. Not proven them guilty, I mean. Nobody has proven them guilty yet. You have to give them the benefit of the doubt. Are they shitty people? Fucking absolutely they're shitty people. Are they assholes? Absolutely they're assholes. But at the end of the day, there are two parents who lost all their kids and one of them is missing. So until TBI arrests them, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. That's it. Plain and simple. I do think Wendy and Randy are guilty. I get what you're saying, but bad analogy. All right, so all of the, like, anyone that still associates. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, people that associate. Starlight, Mandy Lynn. Are they guilty because they associate with Diane? Of course not. That doesn't make them guilty of Diane's thing just because they associate with her, just because they go on panel with her. But they use that same reverse psychology on me. Why don't they go after Diane? Like, if it bothers them so much, the fuck out of here. Thank you, Jeanette. Oh my God. I can't with stupidity. These people are too dumb for words. Too dumb for words. I have no idea what they would accomplish protests. I've been saying it over and over and over. Over and over and over. You are innocent until proven guilty. This is like the game telephone. People hear what they want and tell everyone. It's crazy. Crazy. Do you want to address it? I did address it. I've addressed it 30 times. 30 times. I don't know how many times I can address it. I've addressed it calm. I've addressed it nice. I've addressed it loud. I've addressed it obnoxiously. I've addressed it behind a screen. I've addressed it on camera. I don't know how many more ways I can address it. I don't. I have no idea. Taking a lot from his community. What's that? It's part of your constitutional rights. Innocent till proven guilty. Absolutely. Leslie, you don't want to. Trust me. It's like going off just opinion rather than logic, which in this case, no evidence to go off of. 100%. 19 months. Thank you, Susan. I did not sell one. Not one. Not one. Did we talk about it? Yes. Did I mention it? Yes. But were any sold? No. I knew about the cards when you guys did. I found out just when you guys did. Honestly, like I did not know about them until this whole thing blew up, and I thought Voices said it first. And I'm wondering, I can't watch the channel she was on. I can't do it. And I wasn't watching Marissa at the time, so I don't know who said it first. I thought Voices did, then I found out Marissa did. I think they're both wrong. It's illegal. It's fucked up. You don't do shit like that. Thank you, Kim. Drop. That's what I'm saying. It's gone on so many times, and I have explained it so many times. So many times. Susan, that would be a lot. Yeah, Molly did say it first. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that until much later, but Molly did say it first. I think they're both crazy. It's illegal. I told Voices she was fucking nuts. I told Marissa she was nuts. But that was the first day I found out. It's a dangerous game. You can go to jail for it. I'd rather stand first and be like, Who cares? I'm not vaxxed. And I don't know. No, Marissa said it first, they said. Do you think that none of this is about you? They want views and money. Absolutely, they want views and money. It shouldn't be about me. It absolutely shouldn't. But all it takes is certain people to, think that they got one over on me or whatever. Who cares? And I guarantee they're going to go live every day about me. I don't care. I don't watch them. The only reason I saw it today, somebody said to me, you might want to go in there and listen. They are fucking lying their asses off about you. And I said, great. And that's the only reason I even looked. I could care less. I don't watch them. Like, literally, I don't watch anybody in the drama community. The only person I literally watch, and that's once in a blue moon, is Natasha. That's it. That's because sometimes she's funny. Doesn't mean she's not a scammer, but she's still funny. So she's literally the only one I watch, and she's not even part of that community, but she kind of is. Not Molly, but they had her on. It was Voices, but guess you will not see it. No, I can't watch that other one. They should return to all donation subs. They're constantly talking about their ass. Apparently your name tastes good in their mouth. I agree. Do you still consider MGL to be a friend? An acquaintance. Use them to get a restaurant last week. We need to put... No, you don't need... You don't need a vaccine card to get into a restaurant. It'll be 9 more minutes of Andrew screaming at Benny while buffering on Beach Creek Road. Not worth the effort, especially on the break. I know. Thank you, Jacqueline. And that's what I'm saying. I am the one with integrity, and I just can't believe the shit that I'm fucking hearing. Voice said it first. No, I heard Molly said it first. Whoop. I heard Molly said it first, and that's why Voices said something. Because how else would these people know? I don't know how else they would have known unless Molly said something. I don't know. All right, so maybe I'm wrong. In Boston, you need a card to get into a restaurant. What if you're not vaccinated? What if you don't want to vax? Thank you, Lisa. So the home, nope. I'm going down there. I don't know why me and my people are going down there. And nothing has changed. We never planned on going where they go. Ever. Ever. That's why I don't know where the confusion comes in. Glad she had time to get her hair and nails done. In Philly, yeah, you don't even have to wear a mask around here. Voice said something about the car. All right. So I'm wrong. I didn't know. I honestly didn't know. I didn't have any cake today. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Two tacos would have known. Barnyard would have known. A couple of people would have known. All right. I forgot that Molly was a patron. That they were Patreons then, and they were close with Molly then. So that's probably why. That makes sense, though. It does. You have to have a piece of cake. I can't. There's a therapeutic. The COVID crisis should be over. I'm telling you, it should be. Uh-oh. Talk about COVID and Anastasia pops up. Anastasia is like a walking needle. That came out wrong, but she is very, very pro-vax. Very pro, her and my mother. She's really my sister from the same mother. Very, very pro-vax. I can't wait to go down there and see it. D, I'm not, it's not, let me say this again. I didn't see second half. No, Lauren. I am not going down there to discover the same shit we already know. That's not why I'm going down there. I'm not going down there to just go through the same shit we know. I'm going down there to get the right answers from the right people about the rumors that we hear. Was there a footprint found at the end of the driveway? What did the dog scent ended at the end of the driveway? On June 16th at 6:45, this is what was said. On June 19th at 4:45, this was said. Well, which is true? And why did it change? Those kind of things. So I don't expect miracles like, oh my God, we killed Summer. We kidnapped Summer, Laura. Would you like the first interview? I'm not expecting that. So don't expect that at all. But there are so many rumors in this case that it's annoying. And there's so much bullshit surrounding this case that it's annoying. So I'm going down there to just put to rest a lot of these rumors and a lot of this bullshit. And this way I can come back and I can say, okay, guys, police said on X day, there was a footprint. There was they didn't do a cast of it. This is what they thought of it. Were there footprints leading out? It was a dirt. Were there any footprints? Did you ever find her shoes? I have a lot of questions. A lot. Yeah, that's ridiculous, Lauren. But that's what I'm saying, D. That's those are the questions that my line of questioning. Has anyone actually been officially cleared yet? Like, I have a whole list that police never confirmed any of it. I totally agree with you. That's why I'm going to speak to the police. Like I said, I don't think that they're going to tell me, yeah, we know this, and this. There's no reason for them to tell me that because they're not going to do that. But I'm going to have a sit down with an intelligent conversation with the police and ask them the right questions. That's it. Plain and simple. Many different people, Angie. I'm over YouTube not giving me notification. Hey, Christy. Police will share more than you think they will. Now, again, are the police going to tell me so-and-so killed so-and-so? No. Are the police going to tell me Don's drug history? No. You know what questions to ask the police. You know what answers they'll give. Could it be a bust? Could it blow? It could. But guess what? If it does, oh well. So what did I waste? 2 days? Or I could come back with answers. We don't need to be negative. And I already have some things lined up. And I'm not other people. I carry myself in a very professional manner. I speak to people in a very professional manner when I need to. And I know some of the right questions and the way to ask them. You can get more questions if two people can ask the same question, but the way it's asked will give you a different answer. And that's what we're going for. Plain and simple. If I can, I will. She made a threat to an individual. Granted, it was said in an offhanded way. I think she's dangerous. I don't know. Yeah, Justice, I'm upset. She never fucking texts me. I am. Just because she said it on a live, all of a sudden you can't text me? You text me every day. You can't text me and wish me a happy birthday? There's no excuse. Will I get over it? Yeah, I'll get over it. But I'm a bit upset over it. I don't watch her at all, Lauren. I honestly don't. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Welcome, everyone. Sorry, I don't think they'll give you much. My brother said, I'm not going for the sex crimes division. Sex crimes can't give you anything, I don't think. Queen S. And I actually heard about that today, Captain Obvious. Thank you, Mallory. What was that I heard? Maybe it was, I don't want to say the wrong answer. I don't remember where I heard it. It could have been Don for all I remember. Everything's like a big blur. But it seems that the cops give Jody Sue absolutely zero credibility. Oh, I know what it was. It happened to have been Benny. It happened to have been Benny. He said something last night and he was right on. So I guess Ziggy or something was going to was trying to raise money to get a sketch artist to speak to Jody Sue. This is the one time I 100% agree with Benny. 100%. The cops didn't take her seriously enough to get a sketch artist that they have for free. They don't, they're paid by the state through the cops. They never sat Jody down to get a sketch artist. So why waste your time doing it outside? If the cops didn't take her seriously and the cops don't think she's credible, then obviously there's no reason to hire somebody outside. And he's 100% right. I know, D. But that really stuck out. Oh, it was said on the news too. But that really stuck out with me that, thank you, Tommy, that he said that. Because I was like, you know what? He's 100% right. That if they had if they really believed her in any which way, shape, or form, they absolutely would have got a sketch artist. Okay, what does this person look like? So, I got to agree. Oh, it was Penny. Okay. Exactly. And if it was Don or Candace that actually took her, then guess what? You wouldn't need a sketch artist. So Benny was right about that. Purple Knights, I've said that from day one. I guess the person she allegedly saw, somebody take, it was Penny, not Ziggy, my apologies. I was working when I was listening. I was just listening. So it was Penny that said it. Okay. That was Penny that was trying to raise money. But Jody Sue was, I guess, saying that she saw somebody in the area or she saw somebody and that's why she saw somebody and, but she knew exactly what he looked like. It was some crazy ass story. Her story has changed so many times. I agree. I've said it from day one that I don't like Jody Sue at all. Sure, Laura could let a person of interest put on Laura's panel. Huh? Thank you, Donna. When did she add that to her story? I don't know. I heard that last night for the first time. Sheriff Larson made a statement that there was zero credibility to what she said. Thank you. I know, tonight was part 2. I actually enjoyed last night. I forgot it was on again. But Benny and crew did a good job with Don. I found Don much more credible than others. Can you tell people? Yeah, be nice to voices, guys. It has nothing to do with you. You will be deleted immediately. I promise you. Mods are on top of it. I know. It's the righteous people. They have to be so righteous. But I did. I thought the crew last night did a great job. I am not so keen on after it ended. I just, Benny gives me the creeps. He does. But during the interview, he did a fantastic job. He really did. I'm not going to take it away from him. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Christy. Like I said, the way two people can ask the same question, so true. The way one person asked the other person, wow, I never heard of it. Exactly. Because it's true. A good theory came up in that stream as well, that this is my first Benny video that I watched. What if Jody Sue's ex-husband came to pick her up and accidentally... See, that's not a good theory, though. I'm going to tell you why. And that theory about being hit has been said before. You know, Candace hit her, this one hit her, that one hit her. I have to have enough faith that the TBI, the local police, like the 6,000 people that are all there, all understand that they've looked at car accidents before. They look, you know, a rock is out of place. You can tell that there were skid marks. A rock is out and there are skid marks there, or, you know, there's a dent somewhere, or there's a dent on his car or something. So that's why I have a hard time with that theory. I gotta have faith that, exactly, Chrissy. I gotta have faith that 6,000 agents in the area would be able to see if somebody was possibly hit by a car. I would think that they looked for that. Last night infuriated me. The certain female creative Benny had on is a nasty little gash. That must be the other one. Not the Prairie, right? Voice is not going to Tennessee. She was hit by a vehicle. There would be evidence. That's what I keep saying. There would definitely be evidence. Some of us do. Absolutely, Christy. I agree with you. I don't trust Jody Sue. Never trusted Jody Sue. Never liked her. Said a long time ago I didn't like her. See, I thought Prairie Garden and Benny hated each other. Prairie Garden's the one that I listened to for like probably 20 minutes on Christmas Eve. Remember I was telling you guys that she was like calling the cops on Benny or something? I thought they were... Benny's going to be so hurt when it's proven Candace and Donna are involved in Summer's disappearance. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they're not involved. Maybe they are innocent. In my opinion, many have seen this coming. I believe that you're seen as a risk to the Quad Squad. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking too. As an independent press, you'll expose proof, debunk rumors. Well, money moves, I have to agree with you on that for the simple fact that somebody who I'll leave nameless left me a comment how I'm ruining this case. No, the only thing I'm ruining is your ability to make money on false rumors. That's it. That's the only thing I'm fucking ruining. So I have to agree with you. Ask them about the kids version. That's another thing. Now, I know they probably will not give me this answer. But I want to know what the boys know. I can't ask them, what do the boys know? It has to be done like an interrogation. Like a cop would interrogate you to get answers. Like, that's how I have to figure out questions to ask. That I can kind of get it in a roundabout way. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know, but I'm going to try. I don't know if it'll work, though, but it can't hurt to try. Can't trust anything that woman has ever said because she's been lying. That's a fact. She cannot be trusted. So I don't know who you're talking about. No, definitely not. There is absolutely no reason for me to have a bullhorn. I know I haven't, Captain Obvious. I'm just saying. They do, but Tommy, they're minors. Like everyone's telling me, try to get to Hunter. I can't get to Hunter. Hunter's a minor. He's 15 or 16. There's nothing I could do to get to him. I'm not gonna, Chris McDonough has a police history. He's interrogated children. We all know that. But he has a history of that. He has been in interrogation rooms with teenagers and young kids and older kids. I haven't. So I don't even feel comfortable asking to speak to Hunter because I know he's kind of a key, but you can't. He's a minor. I could get sued. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I'm talking from the police. Thank you, checking convictions. Always real since MAM. Absolutely. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I can hound his dad or his mom or something, but I can't hound a 15-year-old or 16-year-old. I said today they're looking for a fifth person to join the team. Like, get rid of Blowhard, then maybe yeah, have fun. Chris M said there's a lot of the film and things he hasn't released yet. Oh, I'm sure. But that's what I'm saying. There are things that Chris can cross over a line that I couldn't even think of doing. You know what I mean? Just because he has the experience. And he has the, not the credibility, but he has the wherewithal. He's been doing it for years. You know, I don't have that. And I know I don't have that. And I'll never pretend to have that. I can't do what McDonough does. You know, I don't have the background. Do you see what yes. Put on the wall. Some guy on a motorcycle got the boy's camera. No, that I didn't know. His dad's in New York, last I knew. Thank you, Jules. Thank you. Chasing could do a very good interview. I agree. 100%. Chris has the experience. I mean, he also has the credibility, but he also has the experience. I don't have that kind of experience, and I'll never pretend to have that kind of experience. I absolutely believe Don the same way I did from Jump. I really do. I'm sure he's not available. You know, where he is, I don't know. Oh, you're saying like he's in jail? I don't think so. I don't know. But one of my goals, and I'll tell you one of my goals, is to, or one of my angles. I'm not going to say one of my goals. One of my angles. Grandma lives there. Grandma must go to stores. Grandma must talk to people. I know I can't touch Grandma. I wouldn't even know if she fell on me. But I can definitely get around her. I can definitely, you know, find more about her. And that's another one of my goals, is to find out more about Grandma. Is that all these people, nobody asks about Grandma. Everybody, and I know Don doesn't really like to talk about her because Don hates her, but someone has answers there. Somebody. It's just a matter of finding them. You got to weed through a lot of people to find them. But Grandma talks to somebody. She doesn't sit in her trailer all the time and never go to a store and never talk to anybody. You know, there's answers there. People just haven't found them yet. Candace is live right now. Is she really? Where? BK questioning me, babysits. I know, Lori. I'm going to try, Kiki. And I have other things I'm obviously not going to say live because, you know, it's my work. So, yeah, I don't like the other names. I just call Grandma. It'll be interesting to hear your take on the case when you get back. Absolutely. Why couldn't you talk to Grandma? Yes, you could. How do I get a hold of her? I can't step on the property. Dotson is another one, but he's not there. She did talk. Her conversation was on YouTube about that day. That was the first I thought knew something than Allison. Oh, I have a couple questions for her. Oh, absolutely, Lori. I always will. Wouldn't put it out. Exactly, Lauren. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Candace is on Prayer Garden. Snow is moving in Thursday. Oh, don't tell me that. Because I was going to get a truck, Joy. And I was like, it is the hills. Should I get a truck? But I didn't want to spend that much on gas. Now I'm kind of regretting it. I should have got a pickup truck. Jody Sue said the whole time she and neighbors were searching that day, Grandis was totally missing. No help in searching. I don't doubt that. You should be where Vanessa, wanted to. I wanted to work for the FBI. I started doing my master's in criminal justice to work for the FBI. Then I found out I was too old. Oh, I'm not revealing it. There's a lot of things I'm not revealing. Grandma text exchanges with Emma from Crime Stories Obsessed. Oh, did she? Thank you, CJ. Like 2 cats in a bag. I'm telling you. But somehow Summer's lost in all of this. Don and Candace, let's have Don on panel. Let's have Candace on panel. Somehow Summer got lost. I'm not going to allow Summer to get lost in all the nonsense. Because at the end of the day, she's what's important. If I can marry, I will. It's a different rental company. But then again, I think Budget and Avis are, I think they're the same. Let's talk about A Summer Is Now Gone. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you guys this. I meant to say this a while ago. I heard people talking about a cold case. They don't want Summer to be a cold case. Summer's not going to be a cold case for at least a year. And that's assuming no leads come in at all. What we don't know how much pressure is being put on the parents. You have to have faith in the TBI and you have to have faith in the police to a certain extent. You have to believe that they want to find Summer, that they want Summer home. You just have to have faith in that. I was surprised Candace came on someone's panel and told MGL to go fuck herself and take care of her kid. And she said she took care of her 4. Yeah, how about her 6? She changed the name, Joy. You should check Emma's videos out. Who's Emma? From Crime Scene Obsessed? Said Summer was sick after swimming and never got out of the car. See, that doesn't make sense to me either. So that would mean that Candace's entire story is a lie. Or Grandma's lying. So you have to find out which one of them are lying. All right, now you got me interested. Now I'm going to look. Crime Scene Obsessed? All right, do you know the name of the video?
Yeah.
Is this the live grandest opinion on what happened to Summer? That one? I don't know if Dobbs has info, but Dobbs is pretty shady. Or Emmer's misled. Okay. Was Grandma on panel or was she just discussing it? Yeah, there's a gag order on Don with the boys. They're asking her. Oh, she's on it's a 3-hour live. Do you know around what time? Do we know? I know I'm on the video, but do we know like timestamp possible? Do we know a possible timestamp? Your crap is equal to all the drama. Let's see how many views you get. Yeah, but I'm not feeding into that drama, D.
To have the option to remove or block any an interrogation.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly show you a 30-second clip. I shouldn't have to do this, but this is to prove to you that this, I'm fine. I'm at my sister's.
Okay, Candace, this was August 21st. Candace said, hold on. Whoop. I'm going to read it. Okay. I'm fine, and my sister's husband and her are doing good. I am not why I'm here. Stress and depression was getting me too far down. Okay. Oh, this wasn't Grandma. It was just Candace? I'm not sure when I go back. Not till I have my medical done. She is okay. I talk to her every day with her. She's okay. She's strong. She's like me, strong person. Between us, his mouth and actions are going to put him where he belongs. I'm begging to think he's involved. No, don't feel bad. Who is this? This is Grandma? I'm begging to think he's involved. D. I do say it, D. I just know my daughter was not involved in disappears. It's possible, but I can't prove it. So she's trying to blame Don. Yeah, she was always taking them fishing. All he did was ever scream at the kids if they didn't behave. You think he was not at work that day? I don't think he was. He had the Subaru that day. That we know. And just the way he thinks women don't know anything, he always putting Candace down. I know he is between Facebook and podcast. Thanks. Need to get off here. Do something even if it's wrong. I stay strong for my grandbabies and my kids. Right, I do too. That's why I live in my camper. You just answered your own. I don't, but if you did, Candace find out he's a dead man. I don't know how he can have so many women be friends with him on Facebook. Okay, I didn't hear no screams. So that right there to me, if you want to say she's credible, gives, makes Jody Sue a liar. I think she could whip his butt with no problem. I was talking the other night, and he said something smart, and she told him often he shut up. I don't know if he went or not. I think the big question in my mind is if he did that stuff to his sister, then would he do it to his own kids? That's my concern. She says, I hope not. I have to run to Walmart, get my glass fixed. I hate when Don thinks he knows everything. Candace, is he really all this religious? Hell no. Yeah, we all knew that. Oh. And I'll drop a link to this. Right, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that way. He claims he don't drink. That's bullshit too. He drinks whiskey. I know I got my daughter off meth a long time ago. It's not good. He don't even talk to me because I won't do any of them. Won't do any of them, you tubs. We woke her up and she ran around and helped me put food in mine and mom's. The boys carried Candace food in summer. Helped mommy put stuff away and help her do a load of clothes. So she was out. She was out of the car. D, I've got you, Laura. Let's do what we think is right. As long as you do think, I got it. Thank you, D. See, I said your name twice there. Candace came out, see me on the steps, told her we need to put the cactus in the ground and some others. So she got Summer, and they helped me. Well, I had ice on my knee, got them planted in Summer, put small rocks around them. Well, this is Candace's story. Candace went back inside. She asked the boys where Summer was. They said she went downstairs to play. Candace yelled to basement for... All right, here's what I have a problem with this story. I'm going to tell you why I got a problem with this. This is too identical to Candace's. It's way too identical. If I brought all three of my kids in right now, well, not now because they're sleeping, we all went out to dinner. We all came in the door. I guarantee you every single one of them would say the story different. Every single one of them would forget a detail, add a detail, lose a detail. It would never be identical. And I think my kids' IQs are probably higher than all of theirs. So, yeah. And I'm not saying that to be an asshole, but from what I'm reading, yeah, I'm sure even my 14-year-old is a higher IQ. But they would all have different stories of what we saw tonight, what we did tonight, and exactly how we did it. I'm going to test it tomorrow. I'm going to bring them in a room separate so they can't hear each other. And I'm going to record each one of them and what they saw and how they felt. I guarantee you it's going to be a different story. No two people see everything the exact same. That's why eyewitness is hard. So that to me is a big red flag. Big red flag. I think that is what happened, but I don't know for sure. So what can I do without Candace knowing? Oh. She tried that and it backfired on her. He plays mind games with her and with her bipolar. She is standing. I mean, because this isn't even like spell correct. This is just bad spelling. I can't see him doing anything, but who knows? He didn't come back to the house with you, did he? Yeah, they did and lied all the way through it. Who? Do you remember the last thing Summer said to you? I had tuna fish casserole. Okay. About an hour and a half after that video. You with them when they took the video in the car of Summer asleep. Yes, I was. She was tired and fell asleep. I don't know, but I wasn't there when she got a cut of the hair. I'm praying too. Thank you, hon. I'm hoping they arrest him before I get back down there so Candace will get the kids back. Okay? I think that was it. I think that was it. Can someone text me what? Candace just heard Jody Sue. What are we texting me? Please read Jacqueline's comment. Laura, Prayer Garden just played a video of Jody Sue stating that her and Andy got rid of Summer's dead body. They played it for Candace on the live stream. Candace going to TBI to report Jody Sue. Where is that video? All right, hold on. Let me shoot over to Prayer Garden and rewind. All right, Prayer Garden. What is it? Prayer Garden of America? Jen Hoffa, don't lose that. I wanna see that. I know, Captain. I did notice that. What's her just Prayer Garden? Here it is.
Time. Much love to you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Yeah, God bless you, Candace. God bless you.
Yeah, I sure will.
The lady say to her heart, I'm so sorry. A lot of times before you can get something, they want you to do it that close because it's their child. And I found that to be awful damn.
And you know, in what degree, negative or positive, picked me up.
She was waiting for Andy to get there.
Had Donnie on the speakerphone. I know we talked about
Sue.
correct.
These puppies are
And
so
inconsistent
cute.
things, right? So, I mean,
I'm lying and I need rehab. So
The driveway.
right. And you know, when
Oh, Benny, shut up.
You know, I know.
the things that I have in the ways.
Amen.
Jacqueline, do you know how far back it is?
Or barking or, so we're there.
T because of all the noise, right? My ideologies. Jody Sue, you know, her and Andy.
He didn't even get to see his land. He didn't even get to see it out of fear. This man the night before pulled a couple of things out.
A lot of confusion going on during that time, but what I've come to understand about that, in my opinion,
right,
you know,
Absolutely.
Babies.
All right, so that must be it.
You okay, Candy?
Maybe not.
I was afraid you were.
Some of her stuff.
So we have two and that, but I mean, it
All that shit.
was the. I agree, detail, but also important.
like she owned every.
And you know why she got away with it? Acted upon it or done something about it.
You know, Miss.
Like I don't
Miss
understand
Sissy,
why she can say all this stuff and just.
Absolutely. I mean, you got to click out the other stream you just came up in, hon. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's much better. Wait. Did you click out the other tab, sweetheart?
Not very good.
Kind of upset about it, ain't you?
Extremely upset.
Yeah. And you have every right to be upset, Candace. Absolutely every right to be upset. I've asked Candace to tune in. If she doesn't want to come live, to at least tune in and listen to this video. I let her listen to it tonight. She was shocked. It's something she has not heard before. Yes, she was a little upset.
basically saying that Baltimore/Indy was still here, or that we were there, or some amalgamation of such. And Summer's body was, oh y'all, and everybody was like, we know better, whatever. But the call had been made to an address I'm not actually at.
I think she has some questions.
A few days ago, I had a call made, basically saying that Baltimore/Indy was still here, or that we were there, or some amalgamation of such. And Summer's body was, oh y'all, and everybody was like, we know better, whatever. But the call had been made to an address I'm not actually at. Summer's body was, oh y'all, and everybody was like, we know better, whatever. But the call had been made to an address I'm not actually at.
What is she saying? That's why I hate StreamYards, because their sound quality is awful. That's why I like doing monitor to monitor. I hate StreamYards, but I can't even understand that. She's saying what she was accused of. Okay. So she's not admitting to anything. She's just saying what she was accused of. I mean, I saw the missing baby for 2 years without being reported. Huh? I believe they didn't care about Summer, so they didn't know. But I'm saying, what did she say? Yeah, I can't. And I'm doing monitor to monitor. I know there is no emotion, Shirley. I agree. But I can't make out what she's saying. Yeah, I heard Summer's body. Do we know where this tape came from? Can we get an original? I agree with that, Just Murray.
To this video, I let her listen to it tonight. She was shocked. It's something she has not heard before. Yes, she was a little upset. So I also put her in the know of Jody Sue talking about Baltimore and telling the daughter that he was the last one to see Summer's body also, which we already know about that one. It's hard to understand, but if you hear what she's saying, this is here. Candace says, I'm here. Candace, sweetheart, you can come up. I won't let nobody else up on panel while you're here. I think you have a right to say, absolutely, as she should be. Suspicions, and this has just
that
made
what
her
it is,
suspicions
Jen?
even more so. So, of Jody Sue speak.
Anyway, whatever. Even if somebody does build their good fucking luck to them. If you want to live beside me, so be it. We'll play that game. We'll play that game. And they ain't gonna be here for long. I about guarantee that.
So once they realize what the fuck's in there, realize that the quaint little 15 minutes from Kingsport means if you hurt, you better hope you know the road's well enough to drive them at 150 to get to the fucking hospital. Means 45 minutes to 2 hours for cops. Cops that show up and will tell you that they are not getting out of the car at fucking dark. You know, that will laugh at you if you get shot in the fucking neck because you want to be a dumb motherfucker on property. Oh boy, I'd be heated. Stuck in somebody's... I mean, that's literally the ass crack of our yard. We can't even use it. Like, it's not usable even by us. So good fucking luck to them. I don't... what the fuck else to tell them? And I hope they ain't got children that wanted a yard. Because, fuck that. And I dare one of the little bastards to stick a toe in mine. That's how I'm gonna play it. I'm not fucking around. So, anyway, I mean, I don't even like other people's fucking kids. Like, that's the thing. I don't want to hear it goddamn shit. I don't want to hear fucking kids screaming and crying and boo-hooing. I will lose my goddamn shit. Cannot fucking handle it. So anyway, mine are different. I feel the instinct. Other people's, I just want to shake them to death. So, and then I guess if they have kids, it's even better than they realize that their kids are going to fall off the goddamn cliff.
Dear, that's good old Jody Sue. Hey, I'm bringing you up, Candace.
Good old Jody Sue right
How you? Wait. You heard what Jody Sue said, Candace. How you feel about that, sweetheart?
Not very good.
Kind of upset about it, ain't you?
Extremely upset.
Yeah. And you know, you have every right to be upset, Candace. Absolutely every right to be upset. You know?
All right, here's my thing though. All right. If this was so legit, why the fuck would they do this on a live? This should have gone to TBI if it was legit. Plain and simple. Thank you, Zelda. And the way she's leading, exactly, Phoebe. Exactly. You're upset, aren't you? Aren't you? Doesn't this make you upset? That's fucked up. Because if there was anything credible in this, it would have gone to TBI. This is right now. Oh, I don't know when it was recorded. But if there was anything credible in this, it would have gone to TBI. This is fucked up.
You was telling me that you had your suspicions. Did this make your suspicions even stronger now, sweetheart? Hey, Benny, what's up, my brother?
How you doing, Miss Sissy? Good to see you, sister. Hi,
Good.
Candy.
That's a lot.
Absolutely. And you know, it's hard for, you know, tonight's the first night that Candace heard that Jody Sue also said that Baltimore told their daughter that he was the last one to see Summers' dead body.
Yeah, that's a tough one, you know, and
It is.
It's one of those things that's moderately talked about.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, see, this is
yeah.
You know, we want to believe that Jody Sue is just, you know, talking crap, right? And so there's
that you're upset
Yeah,
because
for
you know
sure.
how did they not make her take a lie detector's test? Why did they not have to do, you know, you, Donald, and your mother had to
Like, I don't
Miss
understand
Sissy.
why she can say all this stuff and just
get
not
away
be
with
questioned.
it? Exactly.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
you know, and you have every right to be questioning that, sweetheart.
It's like, whoa, like
Absolutely. You know, a lot, yeah, but I'll
Okay.
explain to you why.
2 days ago, they called me and basically saying that Baltimore/Indy was still here. Or that we were there, or some amalgamation of such, and Summer's body was, oh, y'all. And everybody was like, We know better, whatever. But the call has been made to an address I'm not actually at.
You know why she got away with it? She got away with it because you can't a lot of people. I played this tape for my chat about 10 times in a row one night. One night I kept playing it. And you know what they kept telling me? I don't understand what she's saying. I don't understand what she's saying. What you don't understand is that's how she, and I even took this one and intensified it so that you could understand it better. I mean, as far as I could, my chat, they tried to listen to this. Listen.
Text. It's not to say that it isn't something you know.
This is important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that true, Candace?
I just, what I don't understand is, I've been neighbors with her for 13 years, and like when she come over here, she was mouthy, like she owned everybody's mountain, and it's like, I live here, you don't.
Yeah, and she said that she babysitted your children.
She never babysitted.
The next day and introduce yourselves to her.
No.
Candace didn't ever go up on the hill and introduce herself. No.
Yeah, so let me mention something. Is that was worthy to end Boogie.
There's test immediately.
She's under the influence of. Feel like you're dealing. I agree.
I am really.
Why?
Bitch, don't.
This
because deleted it. So they.
Okay, not for nothing, but if your name is Prayer Garden, you shouldn't be using the word bitch. Just saying.
They sent it to me, and I'm the one that went over top of it all.
So when you say that she's deleted everything, she's deleted all her videos.
Craziness.
Yeah.
Shit all.
After what we heard, some clarity.
And they're her boy.
No.
The heel and ran back.
That's what I was afraid.
Yeah, don't even look at me. You heard me. But fresh babies are fresh babies. Oh, I mean, irradiated currently, and no more babies for me, but too many surgeries couldn't probably help me anyway, and if something's wrong, I'd smother him with a fucking pillow. But definitely, I don't want to have to go through amniocentesis to see what the fuck's wrong, or risks, or whatever, and then abortions and whatnot.
There you go. That's what we're dealing with. I smothered my fucking baby with a pillow.
She's very, very insensitive with the.
Yo, these videos are old. This is not new. We talked about this a month ago. These videos are not new at all. This is all a plot. And believe me, I am no Jody Sue fan. Believe that. I was I think I was like the first to call her out. And me and Tiffany fought about it. Yeah, I'm not buying this at all. But let me tell you this. Hold on. I don't even think there's anything good in that whole video. These are all shit we've heard already. But let me say this. I remember someone saying something about a dream. So Jen might be right about a dream. That she had a dream, she saw Summer's body, something like that. But these are Jody Sue's videos from months ago. So all of a sudden, they're out now? No, this is what I think. All of a sudden, people are listening to Benny for some reason. I can't do it. But people are listening to Benny. So they're listening to Benny. And now Benny needs to come up with something to take the heat off Don and Candace. So who's the next logical? Let's blame Jody Sue. Let's get Jody Sue involved. Let's get Candace, and we need something for them so people will stop looking at them, take the heat off them. Let's bring everything to Jody Sue. Well, how can we do this? How can we bring everything to Jody Sue? Oh, I know how. Let's go through Jody Sue's videos. All Ben has to do is watch a couple of other things and see, oh, this was just talked about, and that was just talked about, and this was just talked about. Perfect plot to get the heat off Don and Candace. That's what I think this is. Plain and simple. It's absolutely obvious. And I don't know who this prayer person is, but yeah, the second you say bitch and you want to claim that you're Prayer Garden of America, yeah, you're not so into prayers. I'm not buying it. This is a complete scam. Because these videos, they're making it out like this video of Jody Sue is brand new. This video of Jody Sue about the dog thing has been out. We've talked about it before. You got to personally involved. They're up each other's asses. They consider each other family. It's ridiculous. Swear to God, if you go to Prayer Garden of America's page, click on our live, and then back it up to the beginning, you'll see everything we just saw here. Yes, yeah. But Chrissy, it is her video. But what I'm saying, I don't know, CEO. I don't have my phone here. But Jody Sue's videos that they're taking this from, we've all heard already. These are old. These aren't new videos. They're bringing it out today. They're making it out like this is all brand new. It's not. This stuff with Jody Sue, we talked about a month ago. It was one of like my late night streams. Thank you, Val. We literally spoke about it about a month ago. Jody Sue video. Yeah, they're just bringing it out now. And I agree. They probably did clip it together. And how do I know they clipped it together? Because if you look at the beginning, there's different videos. These are all different videos of Jody Sue. One was in the car. This one, she's sitting there in a different outfit. So they are piecing together videos. And again, I am no Jody Sue fan. Went live tonight to distract Dudley on J is for Justice. That was his second time speaking. Okay. Candace isn't in on this. It's very cool to do to her, but nobody cares. Nobody cares about Candace. They want to parade Candace on for views. That's why they parade Candace around. Is only there to spread light. Yeah, that's what it seems like. I started looking at Jody Sue's information. Tiffany's channel. I thought Tiffany is a rah-rah of Jody Sue. We got Alliance Cross. We were both saying the same thing. No, the Prayer Garden video is tonight. He's pushing Jody Sue. Was at the end of the road. Supposed to be waiting on her husband to get home. Why would you be waiting outside? That's what it seems like. Can I ask you a question? Absolutely, Chrissy. BK thinks going to be a movie star. Uh-oh. Any question that starts like that, I'm in trouble. Hey, Winter Moon. Yeah, I don't trust any of them either, Hounds. I'm not buying this whole thing. But I also don't know why Dudley is going so hard for Don. And I'm sorry. Last night I found Don pretty credible. Do I think Jody Sue's involved? No, I just think Jody Sue wants her 15 minutes of fame. I think she found a way to get attention and she's using it. That's all. BK is trying so hard to clear DNC. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Dudley is full of crap. He has assault and burglary charges and his wife is a convicted drug dealer. Thank you. Love Jody Sue. That is why Molly gets irritated with them. Wait till Don, Benny, Candace hears J is for Justice. They're going to have to think fast. This is just the heat of Don and Candace. Watching Don when he's sober is heartbreaking. I thought he was credible last night. I really did. At least some of it. Some of it was credible. Some of it, and not so credible. Thank you, Karma. Bev saying this, but the exact reason the case is so hard to follow. I agree, Lindsay. Didn't sound that way to me, but you were the one that was actually speaking to him, so I figured you would know better than me. Oh, I didn't hear your question. I want to get your opinion on if Don was hitting. I think he did. At the end of that video, I think he did. I mean, she said he did. She absolutely said that he hit her. He's trying to put too much blame on Jody Sue. I honestly don't think Jody Sue had anything to do with it. I just think she wants her 15 minutes. Jody Sue's a mom. Why would she kill Summer? It just doesn't make sense. I believe everything Dud says. See, I believe what Don's saying. I think there's half truth in both of it. Yeah, but Don gives clues when he lies. Don's little clues when he lies, I don't remember that. I don't know. I can't totally remember. He never blatantly lies. He just says, I can't remember. And I thought this Andy guy was so dangerous and she was so scared of him and blah, blah, blah. 15 minutes only lasts 6 months. But she found people that liked her. You know, AB likes her. Tiffany likes her. They all like her. So, carry on. Every bit of sound that leaves his mouth is a waste of time. Who, Don or Benny? Jody Sue cared. I don't think Jody Sue had a relationship with Summer. I think Jody Sue's a liar. I trust your Alec on it, Loris. Thank you for looking at it. Oh, absolutely, Jacqueline. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I think it's a ploy to steer away attention from Don and Candace. Thank you, Boom Boom. No one knows who's lying and who's telling the truth. True. I mean, it could turn out that it's some big conspiracy and I was wrong all along and...
Look at your text when you're available.
What?
Look at your text when you're available.
Okay.
Okay.
Go to bed.
I am.
Oh, Linda, I didn't know that was you. My daughter's friend said, if your mom tried to get with me, I wouldn't say no. I'm not trying to get with you, kiddo. He's like 18. Someone was last seen around. Yeah, I covered that yesterday or earlier. All deflection path turning story tells or starts talking about. Yeah, I can't do her. I just can't. I know, but it's just a cold. My theory changed. See, my theory hasn't changed. I know, right, Chrissy? My theory has not changed. Thank you, Fatima. My theory has been the same the entire time. I just think the same, but she lived directly across from the Wells. Knows them for years. Yeah, but have you seen the property? I mean, the Wells have 11 acres. Trying to get my son to go to bed. It's mom. I'm telling you, right, Justice? But it's late. They have school tomorrow. Everyone I know. And she doesn't have strep. The doc said that they would have called me today if she had strep. My son's friend, you say, yeah. It was cute because she posted a picture on Snapchat from us at dinner. That's pretty funny, though. Now I forgot what I was saying. Dudley said he saw all of Don's kids run out of the house. Oh. Thank you for reminding me of that, Val. Last night during the interview, I guess Dudley had said it on a live. And when he was doing the interview with Sweet Low, whatever. And then Don had said to, somebody asked Don about it last night. They said, oh, so allegedly Candace, when his wife was there, Candace went running outside saying, oh, I hate my kids, something like that. Don said, no, she never did that. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that. And not because she's a bad mom. I don't know anybody that has not said that at some point out of frustration when you have 4 kids. I have 3. You don't think I've said it at times? Of course I've said it. I joke around with them about it. That doesn't mean that I would kill my kid. I have very, very wealthy, to-do, perfect family friends. They've said it. Why did I have kids? Like, you just get frustrated. There's not a person out there that has not said that. And if you're going to say you never said that, you're lying. If you have more than 3 kids, all relatively the same age, kids go crazy. They get, all in an uproar. You get, they're driving you insane and you're really frustrated and they're not listening. You're going to say something like that. Are you going to say it to your children? No. But what they said was that Candace went running outside. Thank you, Des. Candace went running outside. Her kids were in the house. She didn't say it to her kids. She ran outside and happened to release her energy or say it. Now, if she would have said it to the kids, that's another story. You don't say shit like that to kids. But saying it to another adult just when you're outside, of course. Anybody that has multiple children, more than 3, if they're all acting out at the same time, you're one person. I had this with the twins, that people would say, oh, how is it? I'm like, it's great, but sometimes it's overwhelming because I have 3 kids, all under the age of 3. Brad's at work all day, and it's just me. So it's 3 against 1. And they're all, there were times I took time out. I literally went in the closet and sat there for like 3 minutes just to breathe because they were all over the top. So it happens. So for Don to freak out, every mom does, exactly. So for Don to freak out and be like, no, she never said that. That never happened. I don't believe that because it would be perfectly normal if she did. Totally normal. Thank you, Des. 2-year anniversary. Woo woo. Everyone has been so thoughtful. Keeping it real always. The flu's gone. Yeah, but she doesn't even have the flu. It's just a common cold. But I'm just saying, I felt like he was lying because even if she did, there's nothing wrong with it. Candace did make her first. That is not true. That is a rumor, Rodney. That is complete bullshit. Just so you know. I know someone that's been in touch with him. It's complete bullshit. That is a fabricated rumor that's just not true. He is not in any kind of home. She didn't hurt him. That's what I say, Just Murray. I joke around with them. Watching the beginning of live, absolutely. Isn't it beautiful, Steffa? I'm so happy. That's a lame joke passed down from generation. I'm telling you. No, 2-year anniversary, and she's with Patreon. That she's with me. But you prove that to us. You prove to me that I'm wrong. You're accusing somebody of doing something horrendous like that and putting her son in the hospital and prove it. Show me where you got that from. Just prove that. It's not on me to prove it. It's for you to prove it. When I am in Minnesota, but northern, I have twins. I know. Believe me, I know. They're going to be 17 next week. Boy, babe, she was talking about how Summer got hurt and Candace sped off like a bat out of hell so that she could meet Don and give Donna some... What? It's not true. It's a rumor. Prove to me where it's true. It's not true. CW's first son of permanent brain damage, though. I don't know. Candace was convicted of child abuse in 2002. It's on her criminal record. A lot of lies and opinions stated as facts. I agree. I said she's not in the hospital. He's not in a permanent facility because she beat the shit out of him or because she hurt him. If that was the case, honestly, she would never be allowed to have kids. They would have taken all of her kids. You see her behavior during the live. That might explain why she forgot. She wasn't convicted of child abuse, correct. She was not convicted of child abuse. But that was a rumor that started, just like so many other rumors. So many other rumors. There are more rumors that have spread around this case. And that's another thing I'm going to find out. They would have terminated parental rights. Absolutely. I don't know how that got started, Jacqueline. I really don't. But there's a lot of rumors that started that people just ran with. She would have been, parental rights would have been terminated. A lot of things would have been terminated. Talking about Candace's firstborn, Andrew Bly. Allegedly, Candace put him in a home and he's locked away for life and something. Candace's previous husband beat their son. Her adopted daughter, Candace, explained it on her Facebook. Why is everybody named Candace? It's not even like a pretty name. No, it started before Andra. I think it started before Andra. I'm not positive, though. And thank you, Justice. Andrew Floden. Somebody said it was Andrew Bly. And name's Don. Well, he was adopted from someone else. Her adopted daughter said she heard. Thank you, Desiree. Check out our police reports. Candace and Don have had all their children taken away. Yeah, now they have, but they didn't for a long time. People so hell-bent on making her hurt, murder, abuse children. I remember where it started was months and months. Yeah, I thought it was months. I didn't think Andra started that. She could have went to prison if she did that to her son. See, but what I don't understand is, I know that you can't tell somebody, hey, Joseph, you can't tell somebody, like they can't have children anymore. But it could explain why CPS was always in their life. I have not, Justice. It would explain why CPS is in their life. Neither of them have had any abuse charges that are on record. Candace signed her rights off to the first children. Yeah, because she was young. That she had with Andrew, unmasked, had on the adopted mother to young Candace. Is it the clip? Is it an old clip where she's talking about smothering a kid or something like that? Because I've seen that. She wanted Grandis to adopt her. Well, because she was very young, if I remember correctly. What she did what was best, yes. I wonder if someone kept calling CPS. No, I think because she gave up her kids, that CPS probably keeps an eye on. I mean, I'm sure they were involved before that. So any kid that you have, they're going to be involved after that. But I mean, they couldn't have found anything. She had the boys for 13 years. Couldn't have more choice. It's a different state, though. But no, they're not allowed. Nobody can tell you can't have kids. They can take your kid, but nobody can tell you can't have kids. It's a mother's right. Thank you, fat baby. But they can take them. Are you born with drugs in your system or anything? The boys admitted they were being abused. When did the boys admit they were being abused? Please tell me where you heard the boys were being abused. I can't wait to hear this one, Rodney. You're just full of rumors. Tell me where you heard the boys say they were being abused. I'll wait. Candace has been abused. Yeah, Candace has been abused her entire life. Thank you, Kay. Casey Anthony was not an addict. I mean, I think Nanny the Zanny was Xanax, but that's just a guess. That is bullshit. If the boys said they were being abused, it follows no rumor. So, Rodney, prove it. Show me where you heard that, because the boys had been under lock and key. She was on drugs and gave him up because that's what I remember hearing, too. That was the best thing for the baby. No, I want Rodney to answer where this is proof. Rodney's just full of rumors that caused this case to be where it is. Who said the boys don't want to come home, Rodney? The boys can't come home. They don't have a choice. I believe I heard AB mention at first the eldest daughter said what's a fact? But I've not seen proof, so it's not a fact. Oh, about her being beaten? Yeah, that's not a fact. Him being beaten? They're in the custody of the state. They can't go home. Hunter's dad's name. Yeah, Hunter's dad's name is Andrew, too. He was doing the same thing to TM in her chat. Aha. Somebody said they're very happy. Prove it. How do we know they're very happy? We don't. They can't say anything, and the cops can't say anything, and Donna and Candace can't say anything. So where are we getting this from? We're assuming they're very happy. I don't know, Katie. It's possible. Oh, it came from Andra? Oh, give me a break. Hey, Juju, in 5 minutes, it's your birthday. I have issues with the stepsisters. Don't hate me. Don't get mad at me. But I have issues believing them. All right, Rodney, I'm done with you. Have a good day. You've offered nothing credible and just spreading rumors. Bye-bye. Isn't there is a gag order on the boys. Those poor boys and all this crap, but one day they might listen to. I agree with that, too. Don't mention one time that he spoke to the boys. Oh, Don mentioned one time he spoke to the boys and they were doing good. But he did not elaborate anymore. I really think Summer died in an accident in the household, and Don and Candace did not ever admit anything. I don't know. My weird feeling on this, and I could be totally wrong. Don't hold me to this at all. But thank you, Marie. But the accident theory is possible. I just feel like one of them would have caved already. Whether it be the boys that cave, whether it be Candace that caved, whether it be Grandma that caved, I think something would have led the cops. I'll use the boys because they're the most likely to tell the truth. If there was some kind of accident or there was something, they would have slipped by now. Somebody. There's too many people involved. It's like a game of telephone. if you tell too many people, like one person can keep a secret, two people can probably keep a secret. Once you get past the second person and you're dealing with 3 kids plus Don and Candace, or Candace and Grandma plus 3 boys, somebody's going to crack, especially young kids. They're going to tell their friends. They're going to confess in confessional, something. They're going to crack. There's nothing that makes me believe that an accident happened and they knew about it, or the boys are involved, because somebody would have said something. That's why I don't believe it. I totally agree with you, Marie. I've tried talking to her 1,000 times. Marie, I've said that 1,000 times. She don't want to listen. Okay. The windows were rolled up while Summer slept after the swimming hole. So even if it was Candace, Hunter, Grandma, that's still 3. One of them would crack. We're not dealing with intelligent people. The most intelligent one, in my opinion, is Don. But if they get Don away, which they could have, but if they get Don away, where does that leave Candace? Because if you remember, Grandma left and went to Wisconsin. Grandma took off. Grandma left her daughter all with this horrible man. If he's so horrible, why'd you leave your daughter with him? Why didn't you protect your daughter? That's where things get fishy. That's where it's very suspect. That Grandma's so quiet, I agree. I agree with that too, Cramoriel. Yeah, it was before Andrew. Andrew wasn't even on the case when I heard that. Kids can't keep a lie, especially 3 of them. We're not talking 1, we're not talking 2. We're talking 3 kids. Somebody would crack. Just like 3 people passing a lie detector. Exactly. And again, going back to my original theory. My first theory, which I have not strayed from. My first theory is that Candace was doing drugs with somebody off somewhere. She told the boys, watch Summer for a little while. They are in 11 acres. You would think nothing would happen. They have 1 million dogs. And she was off somewhere. Grandma was nowhere to be found. Maybe Grandma does drugs. I don't know. But Candace was off somewhere, took the car. That's why the boys were watching Summer. Something happened. Summer went looking for a mom. Somebody took Summer. That's what I think happened. It's the same theory I've had since June. I told her to go solo. Yeah, I don't know what her story is, Marie. I don't know what she's doing, but I've told her every day. On one of Ziggy's lives, a friend of the foster parents or one of the boys called in and said the boys were happy, doing good, and didn't want to go back home. Okay, so it's a friend of a friend, just like someone that once jumped on Marissa's panel and said, Juju, happy birthday. Everyone put purple hearts for Juju. Happy birthday. Hey, Scorpio. Thank you, love. Oh my God, now I forgot what I was going to say. There was someone that jumped on Marissa's panel. She was such an idiot. And they all bought into it. Marissa bought into it. Andrew bought into it. I was cringing. I think this is why me and Andrew had the argument. So she's like, my friend of a friend's sister works at Dollar General, and she said Candace this, and she said Candace that, and she said Candace did this. Okay, and why are we believing this girl? Because someone said a friend of a friend? Anybody can be I could say I'm a friend of the foster family, and the boys are crying and want to go home. You just don't know. Oh, no. I know what you're saying, Alabama. I'm just saying that that's what was said before. She's staying quiet, guilty knowledge. But you can't go. I mean, when I go to Rogersville, anybody can tell me they're with the CPS. I can interview somebody at Dollar General standing outside who's a bum. They could tell me they work for CPS and they're the caseworker that took the kids out. Meanwhile, it could be some homeless dude. You never know. Happy birthday, Juju. So, yeah, it's hearsay, exactly. I couldn't think of the right word. And thank you, Sandra. I did. I got more than what I wished for. I wished for 14,000 subs, and I got it. It's still it's 12 o'clock in the morning. It's just past midnight. My birthday's over. It's now Juju's birthday. Andrew says Candace spread her legs all day and Dom passed. Oh, my God. I can't. I haven't believed that. The boys don't want to go home. Yeah. Because even boys and girls that are abused, home is home. It's still home. Thank you, Robbie. The whole reason they were out that day was to take Grandma to the hospital about her knee to get a prescription. Maybe Candace went to sell pills. It's possible. It's definitely possible. I can buy that Candace maybe went to go sell pills somewhere. I can buy that. Or exchange pills somewhere. She definitely could have exchanged pills somewhere. On your window, it looks like it's day. Oh, no. That's a green screen. I just did, Sarah. Thank you, Love Scorpio. Hey, Summer Lilac. Haven't seen you in forever. What'd Stephanie say? Wow, you people are ridiculous. Thank you. Probably Allie, and that's why she always seems like she's not telling the truth. Yeah, I don't buy Allie either. Thank you, Gina. This is what I'm talking about. Instead of focusing on Summer, they make up a ludicrous rumor about the parents. Exactly. H never slept that night before, and maybe they all pulled an all-nighter, and next day napped and something went horribly wrong. My aunt works for Ellie in Tennessee. She works at the same jurisdiction the case is in. For $100, she gave me permission to give her phone number, and she will assist you the day you choose. You can call. For $100? No, thanks. Thank you, though. These bots are working overtime. I agree. Can you tell me a theory again? I think she was taken. I think that Candace was outside. Candace, all right, let me back up. I don't know where Grandma was. I honestly don't. Or if she was dropped off somewhere or something. But as far as Candace, little one, and Summer, that Candace was off to go meet a drug dealer. And which coincides with Hunter saying he saw a text saying it's done. As an addict, it's done means I got the shit. And where do you want to meet? Because I got it. So I don't doubt that Hunter saw that text. I really don't. And that text was drugs. We got the drugs. Come meet me somewhere. I don't know if Don knew Candace was still doing meth or still doing whatever drugs she was on. I don't know. But if you look at the videos about Summer, she looks high as a kite. So, or maybe the pills weren't ready or she went out for something. I believe Summer was inside at some point, maybe went outside. Boys weren't really paying attention. Went outside and something happened. Which maybe she went looking for her mom. Maybe she went walking around. somebody saw a little girl out by herself and grabbed her. That's what I think happened. And anything after that, I don't know. But what coincides with my theory is recently I found out that the reason why Candace failed the first lie detector was because she was so high. So that completely rounded my story that she was so high because she went to get high. That's why she left Summer with the boys. That's my theory. And that also coincides with the behavioral panel saying that she seemed like she's hiding something, but not the actual murder or kidnapping or ransom of Summer. So that's where, like, to connect all the dots connect with my story when you add in the other things. Everything comes together. Oh, okay. She failed the lie detector test because she was so high. She was so high, which is what she was doing when Summer was taken. What would she be hiding? Well, she's hiding the fact that she wasn't there and that the whole story about Grandma was a lie. Grandma's a mom. She's still going to protect her daughter. And that's why it kind of all fits together. Hiding her drug use, absolutely. And that has been my theory from day one. And it hasn't changed. I haven't heard anything to change it. It also explains, let me add some more dots connected. It also explains why Candace was able to pass a lie detector test when she finally sat down. It's not because she's so smart. She was able to pass a lie detector test on the simple fact that she wasn't there when Summer was taken. She doesn't know what happened. That's not a lie. You know, and I've said this before, lie detector tests don't automatically, they don't ask you 30 questions. It's not an interrogation. They may not have asked her, were you on campus? Were you at the house with Summer in sight? She can't say yes because why would you ask the boys to watch her if she was on site? What needs to happen and what can happen, because from our perspective, Grandis has never given an interview, has never sat down, given an interview the way Candace and Don have. So you can't really line up stories. Like, I'm going to go through that other video with a fine-tooth comb and try to see what I can find out of it and try to see if I can find something out of it. Because the stories, if they don't match up or they match up too much, that's a problem. Now, with that said, I am sure TBI and the cops have done this and they have interviewed Grandma, but I'm just curious for my own curiosity. Also, meth wouldn't cause her to go into a fog and not know what's going on. That's true too. I have a hard time now believing the Wells killed Summer. I think you're right. Doing drugs and not paying attention to Summer. I also think it was someone who knew the Wells. I don't know if it was someone that... I mean, it had to be someone that knew them. But, you know, let's go one step further. If you looked at the map today, and I'm going to get more of this when I'm there so I can actually see it and actually film it. But I don't know who's lived, in the Midwest... or Illinois. Illinois has a lot of cornfields. All right, if you were ever a drug addict and lived near cornfields or fields or forestry, put a 1 in the chat. And you'll understand why I'm asking. Oh, I don't know what a drug test came back is, Gaviscon. I honestly don't. I don't remember. I mean, I know I remember hearing it, but I don't remember. Okay, all I need is 1. So if you were a drug addict and you've done, all right, we got a bunch of them, and you've done cocaine, meth, heroin, and you lived in cornfields or you lived where there's a lot of forestry, you also have pulled over and gone down one of these roads to do drugs. I've done it multiple times in Iowa. You're driving down the road and you see a path to a field. Oh, that looks like a good place to go do a hit. Let's do it. So you turn in and you go down. Now, if you remember, we saw on the Google Maps today that open road, that's their shed. That's their property. But you're not going to know that. So what if two people, random people, and again, this is total theory, but what, and I just thought of it, but what if two people were driving down and just two guys getting high, they decided to pull over, this looks safe, and they kept going. And these people saw this little blonde girl, high as a kite, and they take her. And then they don't know what to do with her. We don't know. I know it sounds like a random theory, and it sounds crazy. Thank you, Dave. And it sounds crazy, but think about it for a second. The way it looked, where you turn down and you keep going straight down that road, you're going to be on their house. I mean, that's the shed at the end of the driveway. And no, they did confirm it, I heard. I think they did confirm they passed, but don't quote me. But you know what I'm saying though? Like, I don't know, maybe it wasn't someone that, or having to have sex. You know, maybe it wasn't someone that knew them. Maybe it was just some random people that pulled down that road to get high. I don't know. Don't run with that. It's just a theory. Turned down a small road like that once at night. It was an old graveyard. I'm telling you. But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't dark though. It's a really good theory. Bad but good. You know what I mean. And that would explain why the dogs lost her scent at the end of the road. That's exactly. Yeah, Ellie, I thought Ellie confirmed they passed. I just don't have the proof right here. But I thought they confirmed they passed too. No, I think they did confirm they passed polygraphs. Because that's how I knew the first one she failed due to being high. I have to look for it. But I don't know. That just hit me. They passed, but what were they? Well, that's been what I'm saying. There is no proof of someone being home after. Yes, there is. The original report that was called in, people saw her. Lady statement about someone wandering off. I've always said that. That coincides with my theory. TBI website says that they did confirm it, that they passed. I think Ronnie Lawson said it too. Lawson said they did the day after Dr. Phil. Did Candace maybe grab cheap smokes for Dobbs? Maybe. I haven't ruled him out either. But he hasn't been there. But he's weird. He's a weird guy. Ellie are allowed to lie during investigations. That is true. Or interrogations. Was that where I heard it? Dr. Phil said they passed. My dad is a narcotics officer in Southern Cal, so I don't know about doing drugs personally and how it would affect someone on LDT, but gonna ask. They did come out and say, okay, Kathy lives there. They did come out and say they passed. Thank you. I thought they did. They did tell Brian and they passed the polygraphs. The first one, she didn't fail. It was inconclusive, though. Oh, I heard because she was high. But I could be wrong. Dr. Phil. All right, so it was Dr. Phil said they passed. Oh, God. Did Candace say when she called it in that she went for a walk? Well, that's what I talked about last night. It's very confusing because the original call said that people saw Summer walking at 7 p.m., but the call was made at 6:30. Explain that. But to give credibility to the fact that she did make it home goes back to my other theory that the boys would have said something by now. It's too much of a cover-up. You can't have that much of a cover-up and nobody's going to talk, especially 3 young boys. If she didn't make it back and the whole story was whacked, one of the boys would have talked already. I have not heard that from Lawson. I'll have to check. That's the big question. We don't know who saw Summer walking. But they said Summer was walking barefoot off the property at 7 p.m. We don't know who did it. But this was my video last night or this morning. I forgot. I think it was yesterday. But yeah, there was at 7 o'clock. She was reported being seen, last seen at 7 o'clock, walking down Ben Hill Road and in the Bear Creek, I forgot the name, Creek District, which is their property. But the call to the police happened at 6:30. So we don't know. And thank you, Sylvana. Dr. Phil Pano believed Don only. No, they believed Candace. They just thought Candace was trying to hide something. But they didn't think they did anything. They just thought that he was trying to hide something. Beach Creek. I know someone corrected me before. The person who reported walking was a reliable source in a professional company vehicle. Was that the red truck? Yeah, but findsummerwells.com is put out by them. They said that they thought Candace withholding information. And I agree. Which makes it more credible there were indeed footprints found. Allegedly. A tarot reading. I don't believe any of those. She was killed by a war, abused by a loved one, and killed by a loved one. That's the rumor mill. Because in my mind, my psychic abilities, yes, she's deceased, but it wasn't by Don and Candace. So there's that. Person reported the red truck. It's on Ben Creek Road. Lindsay, someone left me a hate comment for that. That get your facts straight, blah, blah, blah. Oh, shut the fuck up. You know what I meant. Dr. Phil sugarcoated them. He needs part 3 with Granny, yeah. I think Candace trying to hide the face. She's a meth addict. I think Candace went back on drugs and Don didn't know. That's what I think. Exactly, Kimberly. How did somebody see her walking at 7 if they called the police at 6:30? That is a good question. Good night, Jules. I'm getting off in a few minutes anyway. That's a great question. How is that possible? Chasing actually picked that up. Saturday. Person in a professional truck didn't report seeing Summer. He reported seeing a red truck either 14th. Yeah, that I covered all that yesterday. Chasing has a good video on that. Is there a pic of Summer being home besides all the hearsay? I don't know. But there's just too many people. Creek Road. There's just too many people that would be involved. Took 45 minutes for cops to get there. Okay. Was the update about Summer last seen walking an update or this? No, that was originally said. It then changed. I believe it changed at some point. But again, if Summer wasn't there, the boys, somebody would have cracked already. And then you have like people like Jody Sue saying, yeah, I saw Summer. So that's not going to help this case if she was lying. She's probably playing and following the dogs. That's possible. I'm not going to rule that out either. What are the heels? You have to ask them. The only thing I know about it is that they want to put Don in jail to separate Don from Candace so Candace speaks. That's all I know. Yeah, I don't believe the scream at all. I don't believe Jody Sue, Gaviscon. I think Jody Sue is full of shit. I always thought Jody Sue was full of shit. So that's not new. I don't believe her. I never believed her. I'm looking for my hair clip. I never believed her. I always thought she was a liar. Oh, you don't think she saw Summer that day? Who's JS? Thank you, Charlotte. Who's JS? Jody Sue? I don't like her. I never liked her. Right, Marie? That's what I'm saying. I don't know why I don't have 100,000 subs. I say this all the time. Thank you, Heather. You know, one thing, let me also put this out there. And I really need to put this out there. You will never, ever hear me say that I know more than TBI. You will never hear me say that I know more than Chris McDonough. You will never hear me say that I have infinite wisdom and I'm going to outsmart TBI. That's not going to happen. You're never going to hear me say I know more than the cops, because that's not going to happen. I'm not going out there with the intention of I know more than them and I know what's best. No, I don't. I'm going out there to get answers to all the rumors that we have and all the rumors that we've heard. I'm going to get definitive answers on them. That's all I'm doing. And that's my whole point in going out there. I'm not going out there to become rich and famous. I mean, unless I win the award money, but no thanks. I'm not going out there to tell TBI what to do. I'm not going out there with some fabricated notions in my head. I'm going out there just to put to rest all the rumors and get all the answers that we can't get sitting here because nobody's talking to us. And it's just rumor after rumor after rumor. That's all I'm doing. So I don't want anyone to think I'm going out there to change the world. I'm not. I'm only going out there to dispel a lot of the rumors so we can actually get fact-based facts of this case so far. That's it. Did you file the... I did a little, not totally. I hope I get the answers too. Oh, definitely not, Marie. Ah, thank you. Hearsay is not fact. Okay. Let me try this again, Roy. I'm not speaking to Allison and taking her word for it. Be like, yeah, go, rah, rah. No, that's not happening. I'm talking to credible people that are working the case. I can't say it any clearer. I'm not doing anything with them other than meeting up with Molly on Sunday night. Just go out there, take a moment. Exactly. Voomba, you're 100% right. I'm not going to put myself in harm's way. And I'm going with a bunch of people. It's not just me. There's a bunch of us going. Hearsay is not fact. Exactly. But just understand, I'm not going out there thinking that I know more than them. I'm not going out there trying to get somebody to do something they can't do. You know, I'm not going out there for a rah-rah rally, you know, to wind people up. That's not why I'm going. I never planned on going for those reasons. Yeah, I'll be well protected. I'm just going to get answers. Plain and simple. That's it. Just get answers. And if I can't get any answers, so be it. I tried. Then I'll walk away. I mean, now I'm like wrapped in it. But if I can't get answers from anyone, I'll just walk away. Thank you, Little Miss Sunshine. Someone told me to look into a case. You want to hear an interesting case? I'm sorry for the person that, I can't remember who sent it to me. But there's a girl, I forgot the first name. Last name's Montgomery. She's been missing since 2019 and was just reported missing yesterday. Think about that. Missing since 2019. And the parents just reported her yesterday. So I've looked into it lightly. I don't know. I know nothing about their protesting. I've already stated it's ludicrous. But that's just my opinion. But they want to do it, go right ahead. Harmony Montgomery, thank you. Were you the one that sent it to me? Yeah, Harmony Montgomery. Isn't that crazy? Harmony Montgomery. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Harmony Montgomery. Oh, did he have a segment on her? She's 7 years old. She's been missing for 2 years. New Hampshire. She went missing in New Hampshire 2 years ago. Here's a link. Her parents, I guess, had custody issues. Authorities have announced a combined $12,500 reward for her whereabouts. But it's hard because nobody knows. Missing 7-year-old... Oh, hold on. Missing 7-year-old Harmony Montgomery's parents had custody issues prior to disappearance. Nancy Grace raised questions in the case of missing 7-year-old Harmony Montgomery, who was reported missing 2 years after her disappearance. Montgomery, a visually impaired little girl from Manchester, New Hampshire, was reported missing in December, 2 years after she was last seen, when police responded to a home in the city in October of 2019. Police described her absence as very concerning, but declined to share what her family knows about her whereabouts. Is that not insane? Good night, Jacqueline. The mom called us frantically, almost in a sense of, see, I told you something was wrong. And we had feelings something was wrong, too. We kept encouraging her to get in touch with the police, social services. She couldn't get in touch with the father. He had blocked her. So the father had custody. Miller said Harmony and her brother were in and out of foster homes. Miller inquired also adopting Harmony. He was told he reunited with the biological father and the case was closed. We're having a hard time understanding it all right now. So mom, I guess, didn't talk to her for 2 years. The adopted parent of her brother deserves so much for bringing it to laws. Oh, I agree. Can you imagine that, though?
But her very young life, she was in and out of foster care.
I can barely hear it.
Tried to take care of Jameson, her little brother.
Correct.
Also,
They both were.
her child. Right?
Correct. They were both in foster homes.
Jameson.
Correct. And we, as far as Jameson's standpoint, he was in and out of about 9 different foster homes. And we know Harmony was there for, many of those situations. And
Can barely hear it. It's not worth getting a strike over. Grace slammed sorry, telling her guest it would be a cold day in hell that I would go 2 years and not know where my child is. I agree with that. I don't care if she has visitation or custody. You know where your child is. I agree with that too. By Monday, authorities announced a combined 12.5 whereabouts, as well as a 24-hour tip line indicate. That's insane. Clearly being missing for that long. Exactly. So the father obviously knows. I mean, the father had to have done something. Because if he didn't, why not report it? And how long did he think he would get away with it? You know what I mean? Illinois police sergeant was pleading for her life moments before she was fatally shot. by her own weapon by a gunman in a hotel. Well, that's sad. That's sad. All right, it is 12:30 at night. I have been on way longer than I thought. So I am going to go to bed. Whoop. I'm going to go to bed. I want to thank you guys for a fantastic birthday. It was really, you guys have been fantastic. Morning stream, nighttime stream. You guys have been great. I want to thank you guys so much. I went out with, I took the kids out to dinner. I think they just want to go for their attention, money, views, and problems. I don't know. Did you see later call 911 and said she was blind and couldn't find her husband and then they shot? No, I didn't. I don't think I've seen you with your hair down. Yeah, I wear it down. Thank you, Zelda's Ghost. So tomorrow, it's not my birthday and I'm just 51, but Fluffer's birthday is coming up on the 7th. And then the twins are exactly 1 week from me. So the twins are next week. I can't believe my twins are going to be 17. Crazy, crazy. So, all right. I will see you guys later again. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.